His last collection was clouded by controversy, and lately he's been in the news for all the wrong reasons. So what's next for Marc Jacobs? Anything he wants.
Miss Stewart.
What brings you out to Marc Jacobs tonight?
Do you really need to ask me such a question?
But I'd love to know the answer.
Marc Jacobs brings me to Marc Jacobs tonight. I love his clothes. I live in them.
I love Marc Jacobs. I love it. Just, because he's like, makes the awkward girl pretty, and I love that.
He's always going to do something different and surprise us. You never really know what he's going to come out with.
The idea was to make something beautiful.
Marc Jacobs has been a very big deal in fashion for some time now, but lately, Marc himself has been making the news. First, he lost a lot of weight, which in fashionable circles is a bit like winning the Nobel Prize. Then in quick succession, he got buff, went to rehab, dated sketchy boys, dyed his hair blue, and discovered bling. The press ate it up, and Marc has been very accommodating, giving revealing interviews in The New Yorker and Out magazine, accompanied by more revealing photographs. At the same time, he's been producing some of his most important work on the runway, and in the past few seasons has literally changed the shape of fashion. Marc Jacobs is no longer just a big deal, he's becoming a fashion legend of mythical proportions. So, when he gives an order, people follow it.
Who makes the decision or the call to dye their eyebrows, you bleach them right out?
Marc. It was Marc's call.
And the models just say yes to it, of course.
If Marc wanted the models to have their ears chopped off or sewn back, they probably would.
This collection was all about Americana, and that's all the critics could agree on. Some saw Mary Poppins, others saw suffragettes, and a commentary on the American political arena. And of course, Jacobs can't show plaid without suggesting grunge. Asked backstage, Marc threw out words like Broadway, naivete, and a little bit country. But it's actually simpler than that.
We were just very interested in mixing patterns and sort of transforming evening fabrics into day fabrics and day fabrics into evening fabrics and mixing that all up. We just kind of give ourselves new little projects each season,
Fabrics are gorgeous. When we get into the showroom, we'll be able to pick out really great pieces. And some of the jackets, I'm sure they're made incredibly well. They were all like collage. So the whole show is like a collage.
Would you really wear those pieces out?
Yeah, I would probably not wear them head to toe, but I think the skirts were beautiful. I think the belts were gorgeous, very sexy. The slits were incredibly high. You'd have to probably sew those up, but I just thought it was stunning.
Joe, which one of these pieces is going to make the actual front of the magazine?
Oh my God, if I had my pick, I would say every single thing.
Really?
That was amazing. There wasn't one dud in that entire collection. I loved it.
I loved the safety pins. There was one dress that had all the gold flecks all over it, and if you looked up close, which I could being in the front row with Josie, you realized that the gold was actually made out of safety pins. I'm going to start putting safety pins all over my clothes. Is that weird?
That's what it's about. If Marc says to do it, it's time to do it.
If Marc says to do it, I'm going to start.
Is that what it boils down to these days?
It is. I think, you know what, Marc's a very directional designer. I think what you see here is going to absolutely trickle down to things that you're going to see in other places 6-8 months from now.
And this brings us back to the power of Marc Jacobs. His clothes aren't always conventionally pretty, but because he proposes them, you will see them in magazines and copied by the fast fashion chains. And if it doesn't already, soon this will start to look right. You will shop for embellished jackets, wide wrap belts, and start mixing color and prints and adding a little sparkle to your look.
It's the first show I've ever seen of Marc's, and I had no idea he was so good.
Marc Jacobs does more than set trends. Marc Jacobs defines fashion the way Yves Saint Laurent
defined fashion in the highest moment of his career, but he does it in a totally American way. We can use the word genius for Marc Jacobs.
Next on Fashion File, get the Marc Jacobs look.